Sushi Go. How to play. The object of the game is to have the most points after 3 rounds. Shuffle the deck and deal cards based on the number of players. 10 cards each for 2 players, down to 7 cards for 5. Players look at their cards but keep them hidden from others. Place the remainder of the deck face down. All the players pick 1 card in their hand to keep and place it face down in front of them. Once everyone has done this, reveal the cards. Then each player passes their hand clockwise. Now, repeat the process of picking 1 card, revealing it, then passing your hand, leaving the face-up cards in front of you in place the entire round. Place matching cards on top of each other, unless you have a wasabi. Then you will place your next squid, salmon, or egg nigiri card on top of it. Each wasabi may only have 1 card on top of it. You may not add a wasabi to a nigiri already in play. If you already have a face-up chopsticks in front of you, then, on a future turn of your choosing, right before everyone reveals their cards, you can yell, "Sushi Go," and place down a second card from your hand. When you do, then, before passing your hand, you must put that chopstick card back into your hand. You are allowed to have multiple chopsticks in front of you at a time, but you may only use 1 per turn. When the final remaining card of each hand is passed on, simply place it face up with the other cards you have collected, and the round ends and points are scored. At the bottom of each card indicates its point value. For every set of 2 tempura, you score 5 points, and for every set of 3 sashimi, you score 10. You can score multiple sets in a single round, but incomplete sets score 0. Dumplings score points based on how many of them you have. 1 card is worth 1 point, all the way up to 5 or more cards being worth 15 points. The nigiri cards are worth their indicated 1, 2, or 3 respectively. Or, if they are on top of a wasabi, they are worth triple their indicated amount. Wasabi is worth nothing by itself. Chopsticks are worth 0. For the maki rolls, each player adds up the maki roll icons at the top of their maki roll cards, and the player with the most scores 6 points, while the player with the second most scores 3. If there is a tie for first, then split the points evenly and the second place scores nothing. If there is a tie for second, then they split the points evenly. When splitting points, always round down, so there isn't a fraction. You must have at least 1 maki roll to be counted in the maki roll scoring. Pudding is similar to maki rolls, except you count the cards and it only scores once at the end of the game. The player with the most gets 6, and the fewest, which includes 0 puddings, loses 6 points. If there is a tie, then split the points. If all the players have the same amount of puddings, then no one scores anything for them. In a 2-player game, no one loses points for pudding. Record your scores on a score sheet, then discard all your non-pudding cards. Deal another hand, and play another round. After the 3rd round, the game ends and the player with the most points wins. If it is a tie, then the tied player with the most pudding wins.